Hi boys. Okay, so today we're just gonna go through how to answer biology paper 3 for year 2013. Okay, that day during our class tambahan tu, okay, we did for 2012. So for today we will be doing for 2013. Okay, we're just gonna go through very simple step by step, and I will also give you guys 2013 as a homework. Okay, so I hope this video will help you. You guys have learned it during our class, but this is like a recap so you can freshen up. Okay, that what you guys have learned. Okay, the first step, make sure you guys read the question. Okay, kena baca soalan dengan betul. Okay, look at the question. Growth in organism involves increasing in size, height and mass. The experiment is carried out to study the effect of nutrient concentration. Okay, so dia dah tulis sana nutrient concentration on the growth of plant. So kita dah jumpa kita punya MV dan juga kita punya RV. And if you continue looking at it, if it says that 5 ml of NOP solution is added to each petri dish, so we can see in the statement itself kita dah jumpa kita punya MV, RV dan juga CV. Okay, so you can see they're using different concentration. This is actually your MV. Okay, and if you look at the next page, because they use different concentration, dia punya tinggi pun adalah berbeza. So this is actually your responding variable. So if you look at the question and looking at this, you have already got your MV, RV and CV. Okay, and you must always remember when you first of all answering the question, you tengok dia dah bagi 1.9, 2.1 and they're expecting you all to do the same. So mereka dah set satu titik perpuluhan. So make sure when you answer your next questions, it must also be 1 decimal. Katakan nilai kamu contoh kat sini 5. You cannot write 5. You must write 5.0. Katakan kat sini 6. You must write 6.0. Because you already set kat soalan yang sebelumnya yang you kena guna satu titik perpuluhan. Okay, so that is the first step. Find your MV, RV and CV. And second of all, make sure you isikan the values. And they've already given you the clue. Okay, and one more thing you kena remember, if they give you dua contoh, usually kita kena cari dia punya purata. So purata dia adalah the first one plus the second one and you divide 2. And your answer must also be in satu titik perpuluhan. Okay, so this is the first part. Okay, yang kedua is observation and also inference. Okay, now remember observation, I've told you all before, always remember to take the highest and the lowest value. Okay, kita gunakan contoh di sebelah. Okay, katakanlah D ni is the lowest value and E is the highest value. Okay, so kita nak ambilkan dua contoh ni. Okay, sebagai contoh and remember like what I told you all during the holiday. So observation you must use your sentence mesti ada tiga-tiga ni, which is who, the highest atau lowest dan juga how much value dia. Okay, katakan sekarang kita ambil inference satu sebagai the highest value. Okay, contoh okay, so who tu siapa? The who is the concentration. Katakan at 25 concentration solution, okay, it has the highest average value of 7.0 cm. Jadi so who was the highest? So the highest was the concentration and I mentioned it as highest. Dan how much saya mention dia punya average adalah berapa. So benda sama juga kita buat kepada observation yang kedua. So katakan observation kedua. So at concentration 20, the average maize seedling has the lowest value, which is katakan 5.0 cm. So that is exactly how you do your observation 1 dengan observation. Make sure you use this concept. Okay, who, highest, lowest dan juga how much. Okay, that must be how you do your your observation. Then when it comes to your inference, we use the same concept but perubahan sikit. Okay, inference dia ialah who, highest dan kena ada perkataan because, kerana. Okay, so kalau kita tengok kat our inference, katakan daripada contoh tadi, so just say, okay, at 25 concentration value has the highest value because. Kenapa? Mungkin it has the most complete culture solution, we don't know. Maybe because the concentration is high, we don't know. So you need to mention the reason. Okay, begitu juga dengan inference yang kedua, iaitu katakan we use the same concept. At 20 concentration level, it has the lowest value because. So that is how we do. Kedua-dua value tu mention balik siapa dan dia paling tinggi dan kerana apa. In observation, you never use the word because. We just mention apa yang kita nampak paling tinggi dengan paling rendah. Kat inference, kita mention dia paling tinggi kerana Kita measure paling rendah kerana. Okay, so that is how you do your observation and also your inference. Okay, next is your variables. Okay, yang ni straightforward lah, macam cikgu pernah ajar dalam kelas taman tu. So first, make sure you mention what is your manipulator, responding and your constant, and what are the methods. Okay, then I've told you all before, always remember, buat dulu MV, RV, CV, lepas tu barulah kamu buat method dia 1, 2, 3. Artinya, jawab macam ni dulu, atas ke bawah, dan atas ke bawah. Try not to answer like this. Okay, there's a reason I've told you before. Okay, so you know what is your manipulated? It's your concentration. You know what's your responding? Is your average height. What is your constant? Is the same, what do you call that? Value of the 5 ml of clock, knob solution. Alright, clock pula. Okay, and your method. Now, when it comes to method, okay, apa yang kita kena cerita pasal yang manipulated now? The method when it comes to manipulated, who are the MVs you need to mention all. So kalau kat sini kita mention dia punya manipulated adalah different concentration. So kalau method kita kena mention all the concentration yang digunakan. Okay, katakan 5, 10, 15, 20, you need to mention. Second are responding. So, and in responding you must mention what is used to measure the RV. Apakah apparatus dia. Katakan kat responding we're talking about the height. So what do you use to calculate the height? Are you talking about a pembaris, a meter, or using a meter ruler calculate the height? You must mention the apparatus. You tak boleh just cakap calculate the value tanpa menggunakan apa. Alright. And lastly is your constant variable. You must mention what is being constant. Okay, kalau kat sini kita cakap same knob solution. So kat dia punya method you must say how much 5 ml of knob solution is being used for all the value, whatever. Okay, so kita kena specific. Okay, so this is how you answer your variables. Okay, seterusnya hypothesis. Okay, hypothesis very direct. Make sure you just have to follow the concept that you must mention your MV first, baru RV. Okay, so when it comes to hypothesis, kita ada dua jenis hypothesis. Satu yang kita guna perkataan semakin-semakin. The other one kita direct. Okay, contoh kalau macam semakin tu semakin tinggi kelajuan kipas, semakin sejuk badan kita. Itu jenis yang semakin-semakin. Kalau lagi satu contoh adalah perbandingan. Okay, example like pH solution 7 is the best condition for the growth of microorganism compared to acid dan juga alkali. Okay, see, that is comparison. Tapi kalau kat sini hypothesis kita guna yang pertama iaitu semakin-semakin. Okay, so you guys got to try to figure out since you already got your MV and RV for that. Okay, so you guys try that. Okay, after hypothesis pula, okay, this is the part they will tell you to construct a table. Okay, bina satu jadual. Okay, very simple rule when it comes to construct a table, make sure you buat apa yang diminta. Kat sini kita nampak ada 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 criteria. You just follow the 4 criteria. That means dalam you punya jadual kena ada 4 ni. Jangan tambah, jangan kurangkan. If you want to get your full mark. Okay. So first kali dia kata concentration. So kita wujudkan satu bahagian yang ada concentration. Yang kedua dia kata ada height. Dan height tu dia nak untuk maize seedling 1 dan 2. So make sure kita punya height kita kena ada for bahagian 1 dan juga bahagian 2. Next, dia minta average. So, you create average. And last kali, dia minta growth rate. So, you create the growth rate. And they've also given you the formula macam mana kita nak cari growth rate. So, what is the average height? Height, you already got it. And that is berapa hari dia guna. So, using this formula, you can isi kat bahagian yang growth rate. But you must remember, make sure apabila kita buat nilai, it must be dalam nilai perpuluhan yang sama. Kalau satu nilai itu adalah 1 titik perpuluhan, make sure semuanya 1 titik perpuluhan. Kalau satu nilai itu 2 titik perpuluhan, make sure all the nilai adalah 2 titik perpuluhan. After we do that, okay, then kita kena buat graph. Okay, so remember when it comes to graph, you will see that this selalunya akan bagi you already what you in your paksi Y dan juga paksi X. So your work is to make sure kita isi, kita buat graph saja. So where do you get your 3 marks? Remember, your points must be correct, kehalusan graph dan juga how precise is your graph. That is very important. Okay, so remember kat soalan tu dia sebenarnya dah bagi clue dah what type of graph you must do. Now if you look in biology, selalu memang ada 3 jenis graph. Kalau graph garis, as you know lah, okay, graf garis ada pelbagai. It could be going up, constant, it could come up, come down, and of course a lot of other graf garis terus dan sebagainya. Okay, so that is for graf garis. Kalau histogram, they will mention in the question if it's histogram. Histogram, the bars are all dekat-dekat. Kalau bar chart, dia ada jarak antara setiap satu lah. Okay, if you look at the question here, they never use the word histogram ataupun bar chart, but instead they use the word against. Okay, tengok, benih jagung melawan, maize seedling against. When you see the word against, automatic kita dah tahu graf yang kita kena buat adalah graf garis. So make sure you put the right values, you plot the graph and make sure the graph is smooth. Kalau dia adalah graf yang straight macam ni, make sure guna pembaris. Kalau yang macam ni, dia tengah pergi ke atas macam tu, make sure use a free hand. Okay, jangan melakar, just one free hand, you get your thing. Alright, so that's how you do your graph. Okay, next we look at the relationship. Okay, so soalan tanya, what is the relationship between concentration of knob solution and the growth rate? And explain. So bila kita mention relationship, kita dapat 1 markah. When kita explain, dapat 2. So example, as the concentration of knob solution increases, the growth rate also increases until it reaches a limiting factor. Sebab kita akan dapati later on graph tu akan naik, lepas tu dia menjadi constant. So you need to mention. So dalam explanation, you kena cerita kenapa dia naik. Dia naik kerana concentration dia naik. Dan kenapa dia stop? Why do they stop at a certain limiting level? I mean, that is the maximum concentration yang boleh diterima. After that, the maize seedling cannot go more than that. Okay? So that's how you do your relationship. Okay? 1 point once you mention the relationship, 2 more points when you explain your answer. Then when it comes to your operation definition, okay, you must use the concept like how I've written here. Okay, if they ask you what is the operational definition for contoh photosynthesis, what is the operational definition for transpiration, so kita akan tulis kat sini photosynthesis is shown by ataupun transpiration is shown by berdasarkan apa yang soalan tanya. So kat sini soalan tanya, what is the operation definition for growth, pertumbuhan. So kita kena tulis pertumbuhan ditunjukkan melalui. Growth is shown by, you end the sentence with your responding variable. So check balik what is your responding variable for this experiment. So you complete the sentence by putting it. So that is how you answer your operational definition. And you also must remember, for operation definition pun sama juga. When you mention your operation definition, you get 1 point. When you explain, you dapat lagi 2 point. So after you mention that growth is shown by the RV, okay, you dah explain RV tu, then you cerita kenapa sedemikian. Alright, so always remember, just like your relationship, same goes with your operation definition. 1 point plus 2 points for explanation. Then we also coming for the next prediction. Now when it comes to prediction, dia kata predict the outcome of this experiment. Prediction are two types. Okay, one, you mention the value. Okay, what is the prediction? The prediction is 20 cm. The prediction is 25 cm. You mention terus dia punya value. Or the second one, kita guna perkataan more than or less than. Katakan you nak mention, okay, my prediction is the value will be less than 20 cm. Or I predict it will be more than 20 cm. So kita boleh guna perkataan more than or less. Okay, so either you can mention the value or you can use more or less. Okay, itu cara untuk kita guna when it comes to prediction. Okay, and remember when it comes to prediction also same thing. Lepas kita predict, kita kena explain, baru dapat 2 markah. So if you look at relationship, operation definition and also your prediction, the concept is very the same. Okay, once you mention them, you dapat 1 point. And kita kena explain. Walaupun kamu tengok operation definition dan juga prediction, dia tak guna perkataan explain, but you need to explain. Otherwise, you will only get 1 point for both. Okay, like this one is direct, dia suruh terangkan jawapan, explain. So you know you need to explain. Okay, that is how you handle these 3 questions here. Okay, and remember, like I told you all, bahagian F, G dengan H, this is the most difficult part in paper 3 yang soalan 1 ni. This is where students usually lose marks. So this is where you really need to put the answers according to the method that has been taught. And finally, okay, lepas dia bagi semua soalan susah, usually soalan yang the I, okay, that is usually agak senang. Okay, so in this question they told you, they have already given you 6 things here. and you need to put it into manipulated and also responding. Okay, so soalan yang bahagian I ni, it depends on question. Not every single time they will ask you what is manipulated responding. Okay, in other questions sometimes dia akan suruh kamu kategorikan mengikut apparatus and materials. Okay, but this question is a bit easier. And remember, just because dia ada 6 tak semestinya kena ada 3-3. Dia mungkin boleh 5-1, 4-2, you don't know. Okay, it could also be 3-3. So always remember, jangan ingat just because you classify dia bagi 6, dia kena ada 3-3. Not necessarily. Mungkin boleh, sometimes mungkin tidak. So don't think that it has to be the same. Okay, so that's all for this small tutorial how to answer for paper 3 question number 1. Okay guys, so I hope whatever that has been taught to this video will be helpful. Okay, because I know most of y'all, okay, except for Alfie of course, you guys were in that class tambahan, and apa yang saya cakap kat sini could be a bit of a repetition, so but it will be very helpful because it can make you remember again what we learned before this. Okay, only that for Alfie it will be a bit difficult, but I hope you can make this video go through. Kalau you tak faham, go through balik video ni supaya kamu boleh fahamkan. Okay, so for your homework, make sure you all try paper 3 for year 2013 yang kita go through tadilah dalam video ni. Okay, this will be your homework, and after school reopen, we will go through again. Okay, for tutorial for paper 3 question 2 nanti cikgu akan buat lepas sekolah buka. Okay, cikgu nak ajar face to face, then later cikgu akan buat video tutorial. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and please try the question. Kalau you ada soalan, just ask in our WhatsApp group. Okay, I could even answer you guys using a video or in any writing, in any method. Okay, so that's all guys. So all the best, and make sure you all do the homework. Okay, take care.